Hi, welcome back to Therapy Designs. If you're new to this channel, my name is Kelly, and this channel is all about teaching you how to create print-on-demand designs that sell. And if you stay tuned till the end of the video, I have another 5 bonus niches for you. So in today's video, I want to show you how to create this design. More specifically, I want to show you a cool new text app that I used to create this design in Canva very, very quickly. And so I chose this design to show you guys just because it had all of the different colors that we could use for the gradient, which was really great. Also, Pride Month is coming up in June, so it's a great time to start putting up Pride designs, though those do sell year round, which is always great. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to Canva, and I'm going to show you guys this awesome app here. So right now I'm on Canva's homepage. We're going to go ahead and just create a blank page for a t-shirt design. So I'm going to go to the right-hand side of the page where it says custom size. I'll click that, and we'll go ahead and pick 4,500 by 5,400 pixels. That is the standard size for t-shirt designs, and it will ensure that when you print it, it will print at above a 300 dpi. Now, I do usually prefer to optimize my designs for the darker colors. I know I showed you the design on a white shirt. I also have it on a black shirt, so this design worked really well for both colors. But typically, black is going to be your #1 selling color, so that's why I do tend to optimize for the darker colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and set black as my background color. Now we are going to use one of the new cool apps that Canva has. So if I go to the left-hand side of the page where I have all of these tabs, I can scroll down to apps, and I'm just going to click that. And there's all sorts of apps here that you guys can look through. So I've looked through a lot of them to try to find some of the best ones. You can see some of the popular ones here. So I can just go ahead and open that up or go ahead and scroll through it. And there's different apps that are very popular. There's AI powered apps. There's just all sorts of fun things. And so these are ones that you can look through. If I scroll down some more, you'll see all sorts of other AI style apps, text apps, colorize. So these are all fun to play with. The one I wanted to show you today was a text one. Let's see if I can find it. If not, I have it saved to my apps. Once you use it, it will come up here to your apps section to make finding it a lot easier. But let's see if I can just kind of scroll through and find it here. And so here it is right here, type gradient. So type gradient, that's the one that I am looking for. So I can just go ahead and click on that. And so this one will allow you to very quickly and easily put a gradient of any kind that you like in your text. And so you can pick any text you want. We can pick the font, and then we can pick the gradient colors and the angles and all of that. And so right now, this one isn't costing any additional money to use, which is great. So it's not one of those ones that gives you like 1 credit for the day or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just go and put in all caps. I'm going to put, oops, I'm not gay. I'm super gay. So I've got it like that. I can center it here if I want to, so I can play with the alignment here. I can play with the spacing of the line height here. I can go ahead and change the font here if I want to. Right now it's set on Anton, but again, I can go through all the different fonts that they have and pick any font that I want. I'm going to go ahead and just stick with this one because it's nice and big and bold and I like it, so I can just go back. But what I do want to do is change some of these colors because I want to kind of get that rainbow colored that you would get for Pride. So right now you can see the gradient colors. And so what I'm looking for is a gradient. It's going to start kind of in the reds and it's going to go to the purples. So I can click that. I'm going to start with a really kind of bright red here. The end color is going to be a nice purple, and I'm thinking maybe something a little bit lighter in purples. But then from here, I can create different spots along the way too. So right now it's only got 3 spots, but I can create more spots. So I can go ahead and click anywhere on here and say, now I want this to transition into more of an orangey shade, right? And then I can click another spot and say, now I want this to transition more into that bright yellow shade. And then I can take this one and I can move them anywhere too. I can move this one into more of that greener shade. And then I can go from here and say, I'm going to do more of that kind of a little bit more into blue. And even a little bit more into a solid blue here. something like that. And so you can see how I've sort of created this rainbow gradient, and I can, you know, move these up or down or wherever I want to create the size and to make sure that they're spaced, you know, pretty evenly, and I can adjust the colors from there. But I like that. And so what you can see up here is I've got this rainbow gradient going on. Now it's going top to bottom. All I have to do to change the angle would be to click on this, and you can see as I move this, it's moving the gradient. So I could totally do something like this and now have the gradient go side to side. Or what I did in the design that I showed you was make it sort of angled. So I could do it kind of like that, and a little more like that. Oops. And I realize I put that wrong. I'm no gay. Ha. Good thing I caught that. I'm not gay. I'm super gay. And so that's a nice fun one there. So once you have it the way that you want it, all you have to do is hit add to design and it will add it to your design. And you can always go ahead and change it too. So if I'm here, I can click on it and I can come back and change it. So it'll always let me edit it. Even if I've closed this down, I can usually still click on it. And if I go to edit, it's going to pull that up and let me edit it. So that's super convenient right there. So just like that, that's pretty straightforward. Now I did go ahead and add a little bit of a thin black outline around it just so that it would show up on the white colors. It looks, you know, fine, but let's say I put this on a white shirt, which is what I showed you guys. I was worried that maybe the yellow might get lost. Actually, I mean, this looks okay, but if you did want to put an outline around it, you'd have to save it first because it's not going to let you do any of the regular photographics on it in this state. So all we would have to do would be to go ahead and title this here. I'm just going to put, let's say, super gay. Sounds easy. And we'll share it. I'm going to download it. It does need to be a transparent background. It's a PNG, and I can just go ahead and hit download. And then from there, all I would have to do would be to go ahead and upload the design. So I can go over to the left-hand side where it says uploads, hit upload file. That's going to pull up your downloads. From there, you can go ahead, pick that one, upload it, click on it, and now it's going to upload it here. Now it's going to allow me to use the photo editing features. And so from here, if I wanted to, I could go ahead, add a shadow to it. So I could do an outline on it there. I can make that outline really thick or really thin, or I could change the color of the outline too. So I can make the outline white or red or purple or whatever I wanted. You could do a white outline if you thought that it wasn't quite popping on a dark shirt. I did a dark outline just so that it would pop on some of the other colors, but I made that outline nice and thin. So something like that, so that when I blew it up, it just had a nice thin little outline on it, just enough that if I put it on a light shirt, I would make sure that it showed. But if I put it on a dark shirt, that is just going to blend in. You won't even see the outline. So now they're going to look identical, right? And I'd probably put this on a separate page too. So I'd go ahead and add a page, and I would take this version and put it down here. And I would keep this version here because this one I can still edit if I want to. And then this one is probably the one that I would use. So I could go ahead then and title this Super Gay Outline. And now it is ready to go. So I could go ahead, share, again, download. You want it to be a PNG. You would need a transparent background. When I've got more than one page, I'm just going to go ahead and select the page that I want, which is just going to be page 2. I can hit done, and then I can download it. And so now it is ready to go up on a shirt, a tote bag, a pillow, whatever the heck you want to put it on. And you can upload it to, you know, any of the print providers that you use, whether that's Amazon or Printful or Printify or whatever. So that is a really cool text app that just makes doing this super quick and easy. There's lots of ways to get gradients in texts. I used to, prior to this app, I would just, you know, save the text as like a frame, and then I would go over to Photopea and just put a gradient clipping mask on it. So I'd have to find the gradient mask that I wanted. So this is just a little bit faster and easier because I can pick my gradient super easy and do it all here. So I do like this app. I am so bummed, by the way, that the text maker app that I showed you guys in a prior video that I loved has disappeared. It is no longer on here. I don't know why they got rid of it. It was really popular. I had the pro version of it and everything. and it just disappeared. And I am so bummed. I don't know why they did that. I hope they bring it back. It was fabulous, and so I'm really upset that that app has vanished. But anyways, this one is really cool for gradients. It's really great, and of course you can use this in designs too. So if I wanted to throw some graphics and stuff in here, I can. But if I just want to use it as text, I can do that too. Anyways, because you guys were so patient and did wait until the end of the video, I do have another 5 bonus niches for you. And because we went ahead and did a Pride themed design, I decided to go ahead and give you guys 5 big Pride niches that you guys can be working on. So number 1, free mom hugs. And of course, this is a big one every year. There's lots of different versions of this. So you'll definitely want to create your own version, but free mom hugs is always a big one. Number 2, and I saw this and I thought it was great. I hadn't seen it before, but it is kind of trending right now. So live life like a book Florida would ban. And so I really liked that. Number 3, purr-eyed, and it usually has a cat, and there's lots of different ways you can do the cat, whether it's a cat with rainbow glasses, rainbow colored cat, whatever, but it's purr-eyed and you get it. Number 4, sounds gay, I'm in. And number 5, yep, woke up gay again. And so those are all big sellers for Pride. Funny designs, again, are always great. And all of these can be sold year round. So Pride stuff usually does sell year round, which is great. So if you put it up, you know, you'll sell it in June, but you can sell it the rest of the year as well. And so that is always a big plus. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. I try to get back to everybody as quickly as I can. If you have video requests, you can put those in the comment section below too, and I'll see if I can get you guys added to my list. I hope your sales are going really well, and I do hope to see you again. That's it for today's video. If you found that useful and would like to see more videos with helpful tips and tricks, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the weekly videos. As always, keep growing and stay creative, and we'll see you next time.